Hey, welcome back. In this video, we will discuss about the while loops in Python. Okay, with the while loops, we can execute a set of statements as long as a condition is true. Okay, so while loops are similar to the if statements, but unlike the if statement where we are just executing the code once, while loop will execute the code unless or until the particular condition is false. So what exactly do I mean? So let's write a variable called num equals to set it to 1, and I want to print the numbers from 1 to 10. So if we want to have the for loop, to do so we can do for num in range of 0 to 11 and print the num. Simple enough, right? So this is the for loop. I will just comment out this one. So this is the for loop here. So if I just run the program, we will get from 0 to 10. So let's do 1 instead of 0. Hit run. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So now how we can do the same thing with using a while loop. Okay. So I will just comment out this one. And I will cut this one here, paste it down here, and uncomment this one. Okay. So first of all, what we have to do, we have to add the while keyword. Num is less than 10 or 11, or we can do less than or equals to 10. Anything works. I will go with the less than 11. Okay. Now here inside of this indented block, we can just print the num. Okay. All right. Now there is a catch. So do you see any sort of problems with this code? If not, don't worry. But if you are seeing some sort of a problem, good. I will show the problem right now. So now if I just run the program, okay, so the function never stops. So Control C. So we are stopping the function and we have printed out a bunch of ones. Why is that? Because we are never updating the number at all. And because we are never updating the number stays at 1. And this condition, the number is always less than 11. And that is why we are getting an infinite loop. Okay. So this is something to keep in mind while using the while loops. Please remember to update the condition inside of the loop. Okay. So after printing out the number, what we can do num equals to num plus 1. Okay, that works. Or we can use the shorthand syntax, right? Do you remember that? It is just num plus equals to 1. All right. If I just run the program, as you can see, we are getting from 1 to 10. Okay. So this is basically the while loop. Okay. And now if you want to print something after this condition is ended, basically it is not true anymore, what we can do, we can add the else statement here as well. So we can use the else statement with the if statements. Also, we can use the else statement with the while loops as well. Okay. So here after the while loop, in the same indentation level of the while keyword, we can write the else. Okay. And here we can print, we can do something like num is, okay, not this one. So num is no longer less than 10. Okay, or less than 11. All right. Okay. So now if I just run the program right now, as you can see, first of all, the while loop gets executed. Okay, so we are printing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then when this condition is not satisfied anymore, when the value of the num is equals to 11, then this condition is not satisfied anymore, and that is when we are getting the else condition printed out here. Basically, we are getting the else condition here. So now we are saying like, hey, num is no longer less than 11. Okay? All right, so this is the while loop in Python. Once again, please remember to update the variables inside of the while loop, otherwise you can get an infinite loop. Okay, so this is the while loop in Python.